Okay, so last time you gathered up your party, you found Tenelus after his little vision side quest, as well as some survivors from Carrick Bryn. Um, and you got a little statue of Niberius from them uh, that uh, their leader made kind of as well. They were working through some things based on their trauma, topical based on our conversations before we started. Um, and then you were heading off to Alvarez City, the capital of the empire, to
Not
try.
Alvarez City.
Yep, Alvarez City, in order to try and assassinate.
I'm not gonna
Uh,
talk shit because I'm Noctum from Noctum.
well, it's like New York City, New York,
Mm-hmm.
or like
Yeah, Tennessee City,
the city,
Tennessee.
the city of Rome and the Alvarez Empire. We just gotta, or the city of Rome and the Roman Empire. Sorry.
Yeah,
Right.
California City of California.
That's right.
Oregon City,
Okay.
Idaho City,
California's even dumber. Do you know what California's named after?
fictional
California.
California.
island.
The Queen of the Amazons.
Fictional,
What?
yes.
The Spanish
Okay.
You know,
thought that it was like an island of Amazonians and named it
I did
Calafia.
know that they thought it was an island. I
Yeah.
did actually know that. Yeah.
In their defense, Baja
They
is
thought
weird.
Baja
Yeah.
Blast.
There's no way
It's
that
named
you could
after a
guess that
blast.
based on.
Yeah, you would
the,
need to
the the
go
fun the
really
fun
far.
thing is you can look at the English cartographers as they're exploring Australia as they got lazier and lazier. Like they're naming things after the Queen, and then they're like naming things after their family, and then they're like Big Hill, or Large Rock, as they progressed across the continent.
Is that why it's Alice Springs?
Yeah.
Eh, Anyway,
So there's probably a few like Alenda's towns. I don't know. However you
well,
make
they
that.
weren't exploring the continent; they were conquering the continent.
Yeah, but they probably rename it, right? You've been to that a few times.
Yeah, they might have renamed some stuff. That's true. They've also
Alendasburg.
Lindisburg. That's one of their colonies on
That's what they're
the
gonna rename Sidonia, or what is the place called? Persistence Town.
Savona?
Savona.
So yeah, Lendasburg now.
Persistence Town is my new favorite.
But yes, you're currently flying to the city of Alvarez, heart of the Alvarez Empire. You have the statue. You have you guys. You have your pilot who can fly off and hide the ship somewhere nearby to come and get you in an emergency if needed. Um, who else are you bringing with you, if anybody?
Well, I think
Um,
Frederick's here, and I think Silver's here because I said I was gonna play him until he fun knocked him.
Okay.
Maybe we can throw Silver out the
we
door. I
we
don't know.
we weren't wanting to do the branch off games, but we were wanting to bring a second team, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
So
there
we
was a little bit of confusion on that because you didn't want to do a second team, and you need Noctum to your current plan is to use Noctum to
in the menagerie
in the menagerie to break open
for
the
the
menagerie.
jailbreak.
Uh, but if you have him do that, and then the rest of you go after the Saint, that does mean splitting the party. So I assume you guys are all gonna want to go into the try and
So we
figure
just
out.
do it as a group.
Yeah.
Okay.
Figure out the menagerie, rescue Aurelia, kill the saint.
Okay. So Tim Silver is here. Who else is here with you?
Barballs.
Arbaz, and I
Arbaz.
think Agent Onyx.
The comrade.
As many stealth and scouts as we can get.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think I think that's it. Is there anyone else that we were wanting to bring?
Frederick's gonna bring a bag of holding of my goo, I think, but I'd
Your
like to use that.
goo?
I wanna experiment with my goo.
Gross.
Gotta
Disgusting.
keep it top secret, but I want to put that in the water supply. I want to see what happens.
Disgusting.
Oh, boy.
Disgusting.
That's my secret plan. Don't tell anybody.
Tennis
I'm
is going
bringing
to literally poison the well.
It
I'm
might be
bringing
fun.
Arbaz, but his primary mission is going to be secure Layla,
Okay.
who I also assume I'd try to make contact with on the way there.
Yeah, I mean, you have a diplomatic pouch that you can use to contact her. And you've got, it's a 24-hour flight, like literally 24 hours of flight time to get there. So you have a long
Oh
time
wow.
to plan.
Okay.
Yeah. So you guys can make it there in a day because you've got pilots to fly in shifts, and the the transport doesn't need to stop for gas or anything like that. It can just keep going. You guys can sleep on the transport. Not comfortably, but you can do it.
Yeah,
Um,
Frederick will try to sneak as much of my delicious goo on there as he can.
We'll bring some cots.
you've got a bag of holding of goo. Okay.
Yep.
You've got
Maybe
some
a barrel.
cots,
I don't know. I don't know
a
what he could
barrel of
bring on the
goo.
smallest ship.
It's a cargo ship, so you got plenty of cargo room.
He's gonna bring as much as they refines
Okay, so
that he can get away with.
so let's see. So Elijah is setting up a bunch of cots in one of the cargo bays, and then Tenelis is setting up just barrels and barrels of goo in another cargo bay.
Yep. Is there anything else you need in life?
Other than big barrels of goo, I don't think so. So you certainly got it if
You
you
wouldn't
need
know
it.
it, but I like the Prometheus movie.
Okay, so I guess you guys have done everything you want to do in preparation. So the ship is coming in. Um, you're going to be at the city in like an hour. How are you planning on like coming in to land? What's your plan for that?
I mean,
Hot
I
drop
assume that
halo. A halo
I would
drop.
hilarious. I assume I would know the surrounding area
Yeah.
extremely well.
hmm So you want to come down outside the city in a secluded location?
Yeah.
Probably not too
Okay.
far away. We gotta like haul our statue in somewhere.
Yeah,
Or I guess
that
we need
is.
to like get clearance first.
I mean, how big
Yeah,
are
I guess
these cargo bases? Is it big enough for us to roll a wagon into?
Yeah, you could roll a wagon into one of the cargo bays.
Yeah, there we go. We roll a wagon in, load up our statue, drop off outside the city where we can get to one of the roads in, one of the slightly less used ones, to get into the city and go find our secret passage.
Okay. The secret passage into the palace we mentioned last session.
Yeah, because that'll get us down to where
Okay.
the dungeon is, right?
Yeah, it'll get you into the basement of the palace. At least that's what Layla says.
Oh, she's
Um,
never wrong. So
so, let's see. Okay. So, uh, Elijah, go ahead and make me a stealth roll to stealthily land the ship uh, out of sight. And can I do the insertion? Okay, that would be.
minimum roll, unfortunate.
No, you rolled an 11, so it's a 1 over your minimum roll.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're
Oh
right.
no.
Oh no, a 25. Whatever will you do?
A minimum roll. Shit.
That's so bad, though.
Shut up.
It's not the
God,
worst thing
I'm
that could
only the
happen.
wind. I want to be like the shadows.
Uh, so you bring the ship down in kind of the wooded area to the west of the city, and you you know from your time around here in your younger days of a good clearing where you guys can land and unload unobserved. You roll off your wagon. You've got a horse uh, that you can strap it to, and you can load up your statue and some barrels of goo, and the rest of you. Um, what is your direction to the pilots who are going to be staying here? Are you wanting them to? I guess with the 25, you can have the option of they can stay here and they'll remain hidden.
Yeah, cloak
Uh,
the ship.
okay.
Get
Yeah.
some leaves branches covered up.
Yep. Okay. Yeah.
Anybody flies overhead won't notice it.
Yep. So they're gonna wait here for your signal. You guys all have the little comm beads that Sif made for you, and he's hooked them up to the ship as a relay. So you're not able to contact Sif; you're too far away. But the ship will relay between the comm beads, so you can talk to each other and to the pilots to communicate.
Sweet.
Um, so you guys have a wagon, you have a horse, you have a statue, you have some barrels. Um, any other prep like what?
A little bit of disguising myself,
Okay,
for sure.
what are you disguising
Okay.
yourselves as?
Uh,
I am going to be Countess Lena of Mayonnaise.
Lena of mayonnaise.
oh God.
Yeah, our patron, because we're all artists, so that kind of
Uh-huh.
makes sense.
Okay.
My family is from the hills of Montauban, or that's the region, right?
No.
That yeah.
Oh, well, we're estranged now. I was like, oh, we had to evacuate. Do we want to do
That's
a
a
refugee story?
that's not a bad cover story.
Yeah, it's not
Okay.
bad.
But
I'm just
like
making
that would
myself look
that would also be
more
the
artsy.
reason why we have this statue I was gonna go with. Like this is his triumph over these Kirpin drawers, and we know of this because we're in the area. So this is local history.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna make
Okay.
myself look more artsy and change my shape, my face shape a little bit, just in case anybody that might recognize me won't.
Let's see. So you have a disguise kit?
Yeah,
Um.
the
Put
disguise
some
kit, poisoner kit, and thieves tools. That's what I carry on me.
put some color back into your cheeks.
Exactly. Make myself look a little less saint-like and a little less shadow-like.
They changed up Warlock a little bit, so I can have alter self, and I
Yeah.
guess it's a free thing. So I'm gonna double up. I'm gonna alter myself to look like my disguise, and also I have disguise
Okay.
self on standby.
Noctum, can you go ahead and make me a deception check?
Okay, let's see here.
Set up your disguise.
Oh fuck!
Oh no.
Can I get some
Oh no,
advantage?
a minimum roll.
I would
How
Uh-oh.
did I fuck
imagine
this up?
we are assisting one another,
Yeah,
but
I'm
I
a,
guess
I'm a,
I don't
I'm a
know.
little out of sorts right now. Give me a
you
second.
do have Elijah and everybody helping you with the
I
disguise.
ate some
So
bad bread today. I'm a celiac now. I've gotten to that age where I have a random allergies. Give me a moment. Maybe mayonnaise isn't the best cover story. All right, I'll try it again here. There we go. That's a little
there we
better.
go. That's much better.
We can do the ancestral self to make it a nice 30. There you go, 31.
So you tap into your random access memories that you have, um, and you open your
This
eyes,
is a real family, and
and
of course,
and you are the Countess Mayonnaise.
this is Tim Silver's suggestion. He knows them.
Yeah. Um, you're totally in character. Uh, the rest of the party, you look on, and it's quite it's amazing the change that has come over Noctum. Their deep method acting.
Hello, darling. Am I supposed to see anything else? So yeah.
No.
Jock,
Um,
can you massage my feet? Wait, what is Jock? Is he my bodyguard?
that's a good question. What are all of your guys' cover stories?
And we have to
Yeah.
make Aerith not
Jock,
blue anymore.
Jacques in his armor, helm on, uh, faceplate down will be either your let's see. If you're doing nobility, be the master at arms of your house. As
You're my
your
Castellan.
yes, Castellan.
Well, I guess I would suggest. Well, yeah, we're homeless now, right? So you get to come with me.
I mean, yeah,
Mhm.
the nobles are always pretentious enough to continue calling people the higher ranks, even if they're homeless, though. Still being Castellan makes sense.
Home is where the heart is.
Home is where I keep my riches.
Which I have none. It's
Well,
the
Damn.
statue is all I know. The
Damn.
mayonnaise. We had some cannons, some bodyguards, and we gave them
wait,
to the war effort.
what rank of like what is your household rank for house
I suppose we
mayonnaise?
should say we're a viscountess, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say a duke. I thought you were gonna say like a
Oh
duchess.
wait,
So
wait,
duke,
wait. Oh wait,
it would be Duke
Baroness.
of
There you
mayonnaise.
go.
Yeah.
I'm Baroness Lena of mayonnaise.
Not a duke mayonnaise.
I forget where Duke is. I think Duke is like right below the king. I think Duke's really
It is
high.
very
Joke
high.
because
Yeah,
it's
the Duke's pretty
a
high.
joke.
Yeah,
Also joke
Anyone
a
who
Baroness
wins
is
the
like
Friday game.
yeah, Baron is like low tier. It's below Viscount, so they're like this rule of section of land, I believe.
Barons can
Yeah,
be landless, yes. They
Oh,
don't even.
we're a landless baron. Hello, yay! We're rocking it.
they're very low on the totem pole. But yes, so that would make sense.
This statue is our claim to fame. We're here to impress.
Yeah, barons are just technically peers, but not usually.
We're above the peasantry,
Yes.
of course.
They fluff out
Are
the
we
party.
trying to
Right.
aim high enough not to be peasants, but not too high? Is that what I was hearing? Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, if we go
Basically, the
too
way
high,
this would
then
be
we'll
is
be
that the
known. If we're
artwork is
low
what
enough,
got us is what got
yeah.
her the Duchess. So it's just or the Duchy. So it's like now it's okay. Let's see what else we can do.
A duchy is a very large piece of land. I
A
don't know
duchy
that
is
you could.
basically a country.
Yeah.
I don't a Duchess.
Duchy is
Oh,
ruled by a
I'm
duke,
only
right? So
getting the rate. The thing, the barony.
Because
I have to figure out what we're doing for Aerith and
Baron for
man,
the
I forget his name
baronies.
every time. I'm
One
sorry.
of your handmaidens.
Jacques?
I
No,
said
my
what I
beautiful
wanted.
dragon man.
Oh, Eric.
Minsk.
Minsk.
There?
Oh.
There we go. What is Minsk in our storyline here?
Not gonna lie, unless he's dressing up as a human, which is gonna be hard to pull off, probably the help.
Here's
Here's
Is
your
there-
slave dollar.
a reason why I cannot simply be as festive a harlequin as one has ever seen, complete with masquerade carnival mask?
So what is our storyline?
I am
Uh,
the singer. I
Muddled.
am the troubadour. I am the jester, the harlequin.
For Isabella's disguise, she will walk instead of float everywhere. And
Okay,
it will
I'm
be
gonna-
very
That is
hard.
childish
Now,
Her
rage.
legs are still wobbly.
But
I'm gonna
Now,
try
are you our
getting the-
inbred daughter, or maybe you're
I'm a-
What is our
you're our
storyline?
inbred
Hold on.
niece? Yeah, you're the niece or something.
So it's you've got the Baroness Mayonnaise.
Isabella, dear, do you wish to be a niece or a daughter?
Whichever is more convenient.
All right, I'll flip it around whenever it's useful.
but yeah, Minsk will set to dress up in complete and total Harlequin outfit. The only offset, rather than being like the more form-fitting masquerade masks, like the big giant ones that you kind of have for like the dances, like you can't really see the face within, and just the eyes gaze back out from the teeth.
Animated series Harley Quinn or Suicide Squad Harley Quinn?
Much more closely related to the Laughing God
Arkham.
Harley Quinn. Anyway.
So I have to
who am
remember
I?
how
She
to.
just has a crop top that says "Daddy's
We haven't
Little
decided.
Monster."
Who do you want to be?
Well, I mean, if we're trying to skirt as close to the truth as possible, I am a duchess.
in another country.
Listen,
That's still important. Is Urbana? Urbana's not it.
Yeah, that's
But
it.
aren't you a
friendly?
wanted
I
aren't
want
you
to
a
say Urbana's
wanted
not.
pirate?
Hasn't declared war.
She is both a wanted pirate and a wanted runaway queen of Urbana, which
that
is
is
technically
true.
neutral.
Yeah,
Also,
and-
you're probably known for taking Montalban, so
Never mind, that would fuck you up.
Yeah, if you're known to be wanted, that's
Listen,
the kind of
fuck that
gossip
dude
that's
for
passed
real.
around.
I will. It's not common knowledge that you are the Duchess of Urbana, but the Alvarez leadership certainly does know. So if they hear that
The Duchess of
the Dutch
Urbana's here.
that yeah, then they will know that it's you, and they will react accordingly.
Fair and valid. I will be her
I
handmaiden.
can't believe Aerith, after so much time, is finally pulling rank.
She's not really. She does not give a shit. She's just like, hey, this is an option. No, I'll be a handmaid. I will also wear a mask. The Baroness of Mayonnaise, prefers her servants to be faceless. I'm also hotter than she is, and it makes hers.
My face card doesn't decline. Baroness's does.
Mm-hmm.
Huh, interesting.
Because she is the Harlequin, she gets to get away with this.
I'm not the Harlequin.
Harlequin's assistant, or just wearing a mask? You're just a
Well-
faceless maid.
Yeah, what exactly does this mask look like? Like, because you're wanting to cover your full like face so people don't see your blue, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I could also be her muse, but how many blue women with ocean hair?
Can we make the excuse that you're just a blue vampire, or like vampire spawn? Or can vampire spawn be blue? I don't know.
In reality, if you're trying to get around with that and stuff, it's just she is she is just a handmaiden servant and stuff.
Can we just
Like how she looks, like what her hair looks like is irrelevant. She's obviously going to be like, just play into this with the superiority. She's obviously a lesser being, so of course she's going to be a servant.
That's what I was gonna say, because there's no like the way the Alvarez treats.
Your mask is slipping there, Comrade Jock.
But how the Alvarez treats people, it wouldn't make sense for her to be anything else. Maybe her love, like.
I'm pretty sure people are gonna assume that when they hear maid.
yeah, just a fully gowned and covered maid with a mask on or something.
Because I own several masks. Because I am indeed part of
Everyone loves
the
the faceless.
masks.
Everyone loves the faceless butler, right? So it's mysterious. It's exciting.
Excuse me, Jeeves, what is for dinner tonight? Tag. No? Okay.
You can claim that
This is my maid.
many
I
things.
fished her out of the nearby lake.
Like you could claim that like you want to keep her beauty all to yourself. You can claim that she's horribly disfigured. You can claim whatever
This
you want.
poor girl. My servants had a daughter, and she was taken by the Fae, and this is the doppelganger they left behind, and she's been a faithful servant ever since.
What a shitty doppelganger. The real child also had ocean hair.
The Fae of the nearby lake. We had them all exterminated. They're flayed and they're hung up.
They were
I don't know.
It's actually my
We
real
salted them.
daughter, but
they were too busy handing out swords. We had to fix that.
Giving out too many swords to people who wanted to overthrow the empire.
Yep.
Or maybe you're the daughter of the Fae of the lake, and you're our hostage.
A
wild.
prisoner.
Ooh, a ward.
Yeah, the word.
Okay.
That works.
Ward and maid or whatever, or just a ward. I don't know.
Warrior maid.
It's not that those are exclusive, so
Minute Maid.
Aerith, hold this can. We're gonna do some advertising. We got money to make.
Okay.
Poses.
So everybody is donned.
Is that everybody?
I think that is everybody, right?
So we got a husband or lover or something like. Is that like? Wait, which one's the husband? Are we doing a husband, or is like the
I
ward
don't
my
think you
lover? What's
mentioned
going
a
on?
husband.
What's
Jacques is
what's Elijah?
your man at
Blazer of the
arms.
Salt?
I'm your artist that you're bringing to the capital to help with the fucking statues that you're building.
I
And
was assuming I was the artist
Saint.
because I actually know how to do masonry.
I was
Without-
about to say, are we assuming anyone is even going to see him?
That's a good point.
You can just be the butler or something, so that there's a reason for you to go off. I don't
pop
know.
off king.
Or you can be the artist. I don't know.
Yeah, I was definitely planning on being the artist.
If that's what the role you're prepared for, if you can let you be the artist.
And I got proficiency on the way here for that.
Okay. So I guess is that all the bases covered?
I think so. So we've got the Baroness Mayonnaise, the patron. We've got the artist, formerly known as Elijah. We have
Now
the
known
man
as Stefan.
now known as Stefan. We've got the bodyguard, which will be Jacques. We've got the maidservant, who's
What's Jock's cover name? Or is he, I guess Jock's common enough.
No, no jock, no jock.
All right.
No, this is Jack.
God,
It should be
I
Jose.
wanna call you.
buddy.
Jace.
One second. I had a name
no.
on the.
I wield a
Jace.
sword, not a giant hammer. Victor,
How about Nimrod,
fuck off.
Yikes.
the Great Hunter? Well, I guess you're not a hunter. What's another biblical bodyguard name?
Let's see. Could be Samson.
I have no
idea.
disagreement. Samson
Go,
of
Samson.
mayonnaise. Sam mayonnaise.
There's also Gideon.
There's
Oh
Gideon.
yeah, you're Gideon in the night.
Yep, perfect. No notes.
Okay.
Okay, that's Gideon.
So the Cavalier of House Mayonnaise.
The Cavalier of
Gideon.
House Mayonnaise. Gideon the Nine.
I hereby petition that our Harlequin has no name. We just call him Fool.
Okay.
Cool. Do a little jape.
Of course, my employer.
So that's getting Rock's character.
Mine air.
This is fantastic.
Do a little dance. I guess I
A
wouldn't call you sir.
Dance you should have.
Let's see. What's a silly word for like servant? I guess I don't know.
Am I your servant or am I your ward? What am I? Who am I?
Both? I don't know. Maid, ward. I don't know. Fill the role you want to fill, I guess.
You tell us.
I don't know. What's the most convenient outfit?
With the clothes she owns, probably ward.
I don't think that a blue-skinned ward is gonna pass.
I don't think so.
Oh,
Oh,
we just said
great.
she's our ransom from the War of the Fae or whatever.
I mean, why wouldn't we just kill them all? The racism, though.
Because we want a cool slave, servant, person.
I mean, they do have non-human slaves.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
nobles love
That's the thing, is
nobles
that
love
you'd be
exoticism.
saying ward with like quotation marks on it, though.
Yeah. The mayonnaise love their wards.
Exactly. So that makes sense. Ward in quotation mark makes sense.
Is there a name for a female ward? I don't know. Or is it just
I
ward?
think it's
Ward.
just ward for both. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So you've got your ward, who should have a name probably.
Apparently, in Arabic, ward is like a guard. That's interesting.
Well, that's probably where it comes from. When someone's your ward, you're supposed to protect them, and it's complicated.
Mm.
This is our ward, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Stop! No.
Oh, do you not want
This is our-
Elizabeth?
How
about
this is
Jill?
our,
Ward
this is
Jill.
our ward. Camilla.
Was that as jolting as I wanted it to be?
It was
Jill Valentine.
unpleasant.
What am I
I-
missing?
I heard her visibly shake. I heard her shake. Oh God!
What
Oh gosh!
what
You've given.
made her shake?
You have
No.
now. Well, we have to come up with an entirely new cover story now. Everybody change rules. This now has the ick. I can't be a
Change
part of it.
places.
Well,
For
I'm not-
context, Elizabeth is my first name.
Oh.
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 That I don't use.
Which is why this is news to us.
Exactly. And it just cracked me right up.
You ass.
All right. I mean,
It's like that's like
Uh,
three names.
do we
deep
have
for
a
what
name
she's
for
called here.
Elijah yet?
Yeah, Stefan.
What?
Stefan.
How about Ryan?
You know what's a
It's the
better
most
name?
pretentious name I can think
Right.
of.
No,
Ryan?
you know what's a better name? Nathaniel.
Nope. No.
Oh.
Thank you.
We're just throwing out government names, aren't we?
Turnabout, my dear friend.
Turnabout is fair play. Touche.
How about Astrea?
Solid.
Okay.
I love that we're spending like 25 minutes on our discussion.
This is what we do.
This is good.
We're gonna
Done
finish up and then
absolutely
we're gonna
This is
finish up
session
and
zero
then
for our
you guys try
discussion.
That we
to-
didn't do it before meant that Thur had to take an extra week off to prepare. Like Thur needs.
Okay, so
prep
now we
time.
need
For prayer.
to discuss our shoes.
Well, I mean, I sat down to prepare for this session. I was like, I have no idea what their plan is.
Yeah. To be
We
fair,
had
neither
no
do
plan.
We had an entire session of planning. And we had no idea what our plan was.
Well,
What
I mean,
about
the big
second
thing was
plan?
you needed you had your strategic plan, right? You knew where you were gonna go and who you were gonna kill. You just didn't know how you were gonna do it, which is fine.
But it took
Like,
like 2 hours to decide
Once
where
again,
we were
once again, the Brotherhood of Blades method doesn't disappoint. We will brute force this.
The problem is that the Brotherhoods of Blade method usually relies on Lev making a decision, and in this instance, Lev is refusing to make decisions.
I
not
miss
even the-
persistence.
And more and
I
more
very
and
much
more,
miss
we
persistence.
continue to mourn the loss of persistence.
Brotherhood of Blade method is predicated on, and then Lev won't die for 10 minutes. Y'all figure it out.
Gets
And then
stunned
Lev
once,
died.
dies.
Ah, shit.
Honestly, that's pretty true. That your class should have came with a fucking blood barrier or whatever the fuck it was called.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The sad part is one of the remakes was a blood-based Illrigger, but I stick with Painkiller.
Oh, it was Purgatory. Yeah. Oh, fuck. They should put Purgatory in that class. Well, I guess you're going straight to hell. I don't know. Whatever. Wait. Sometimes you go to Purgatory in hell, or wait. I don't know. I think it's just straight to hell, right? Man, you should just been a normal
He's
paladin.
going straight to hell, but like
Yeah.
purgatory.
You
has an
should have
ability
been a
to
normal
go-
paladin. You could have went to Purgatory.
So fuck that. No.
One of these games you'll play a paladin, I'm sure.
I did
Well,
one
you're just enough of a bad boy to go to Purgatory for
when
a very long
Rack
time.
tried to run Acquisitions Incorporated, I was a Black Dragonborn Paladin.
There you go.
You played a paladin.
It was a Conquest Paladin.
Man, you're gonna send so
The
long in past
reverse.
purgatory for that.
Listen, we always joked about it, and then it was true.
What?
We always called you the opposite side of the same coin to Mark.
So many people do that. It's not just. I don't mean so many people as in people call that to Mark. It's like I can think of 3 people that people have heard him as like, you're the opposite of this guy, and they're all paladins. It's like what? I'm
Yep.
doing
Yeah,
triple
it
duty
is.
here. What's going on?
The
Well-
anti-paladin.
You're not doing triple duty anymore.
Just double.
Just double now.
What? Oh God. Damn
Actually,
it.
another one. Might
God
be
damn it.
The sadness.
You can
There-
there can truly apparently
I'm
only be
sorry,
one.
I'm sorry, but I know I also had that thought, but my comment was a little bit different than the just, you're not pulling triple duty. God.
Okay, so
The
now we know
worst
our
part is that one of my-
guises.
The worst part is that one of
Uh,
my recurring jokes previously was Mark tanking and something that happened to him but is no longer funny.
Oh.
Can't make those
oh,
jokes anymore.
No.
Um,
Anyway, we have our
Um,
guys.
you haven't disguised Isabella yet. All she's done is stop floating.
Look, she's another hanger-on. She's another.
Well, I
And
guess
she's
if she's
another
gonna be
hanger-on.
And she looks like a random Alvarez citizen.
yeah, I guess we have to dress her
I
up
mean,
if she's gonna be our. Unless
I
she's just
can
an orphan we
actually wear
adopted.
some of the clothes Father bought for me instead of just this nightgown.
I don't know. Since we're being bastards, do you want to be a daughter I'm grooming or something? I don't know.
No.
Maybe that's bad. You're just the child I have.
do you actually
I don't know.
bother to wear shoes anymore usually, or do you just kind
Not
of float
usually,
along?
no.
Okay.
But I knew that we
Wait,
were
let's
going
take this
undercover, so I
opportunity.
brought
Let's
shoes.
fucking dress this girl up.
I would really rather not.
We missed the opportunity for an entire shopping episode.
Is
You
it
could still
shopping
go
when
shopping.
you own
We're
the
in the
city and you just
capital
take shit?
city. This is the shopping episode.
All right. Well, since
Highly
she's
dangerous.
here,
City.
since this is just a little girl with like just a shirt on, I guess she's just an orphan I found. I don't know.
I decided to wear like the actual clothes that I'm supposed to wear for this, so I
Okay.
am somewhat
So you actually
dressed
look like
up.
a proper young lady.
Describe your cute little outfit.
Yeah.
The only problem is that I did shave my
Drop the
head.
fit.
So
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you still bald? Are you
I'm
wearing
still,
a wig?
It's grown out a little bit. I'm like, mid
We
season.
can get you a little wig, dear.
I would take a piece of cloth and tie it like a wrap.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can get her a silly hat. This is my daughter. She's afflicted with the stage 4 evil cancer.
Stage 4 time cancer.
Yeah.
I love the
She
implication
gets
that some
chemo.
cancers are good aligned. It's like evil cancer.
Okay.
Bad news is you have cancer. The good news is it's lawful good cancer.
What does that even mean?
Yeah.
I am the lawful good cancer.
That's literally what I'd refer to as paladins as, but I'm not sure the medical community would make that official.
Like, is it? I guess would that be like? It just like forms an extra organ. Like you grow another liver.
Lawful
It's a
good
cancer, but it
Lawful
becomes-
good cancer is the reason why when we were at Disneyland and we were leaving California Adventure, the gate person stopped my mom because she had a pina colada slush in her hand and said, "Oh, you have to drink that inside." And so I immediately went, "Oh, Dad, who's past the turnstiles, you have one too."
Hilarious.
This was last month.
So, my beautiful, wonderful, darling family. Maybe I should adopt an accent. My family.
The more
Do
you
better.
speak, the more likely it is that our cover will be blown.
That is true.
My family
Worse.
was until toi.
Also, yes, you're
Whatever
above
was
talking
it?
to guards.
Et tu, my family.
Well, someone's-
Shall we go on to the gates of Alvarez?
I regret
What
to inform
accent is
everyone, but
this?
I've been watching.
This is official accents of Mile Noise.
I'm
I
so sorry. We've been
hate
watching
this.
Helsing Ultimate Abridged.
You did this.
I don't know why the
You did
I don't know what that
fricadelles of
means.
mayonnaise are German, but
You-
that's an easier
Sel
accent.
was so friggin' excited when Schrodinger appeared on screen. It was like Christmas morning.
I don't even know who that character is. I
It
love
was
him.
the cat femboy.
Oh, let's get some
Schrodinger?
cat ears for Isabella.
Yeah, Schrodinger.
Oh, do we have any cat ears for Isabella?
Oh god.
Dude, she gonna be our little
I
beastkin.
will
She
add
a
you
little
all to the list of
siren.
things which need to be destroyed if you do such a thing.
I'd say of all the people that you could be disguising, of all the things, like
I am
Isabella's
good.
one of the
Disguising
few
a
of you that could be human.
You're disguising a human as a beast king.
Look at her, dear. Tim Silver. Look at her. Look at her. Does she look human to you? She's bald. Disgusting.
She's bald. Oh my god, hairless is not
Bald.
human.
No shoes. She's
she
a
must
little
have a hat
feral
on
I'm
though,
not
dear.
mongrel
wearing
child.
shoes.
And shoes, finally.
But what's to wear on the top? Look at her. She's just, you could like use her as a hammer.
We put the
I'm
wrap
out.
on her. Let's get in the cart
Let's
and
go.
go. Let's have a modicum of progress in this new year.
Never.
Never.
It's the new year already. Is that 301 years now? Wait, is it 2 weeks?
I'm
It's been a
actually
week
going
since
to
we've been
back to
evicted from our
Bateau.
beautiful
I left
home.
something at Bateau. We have to go back.
I'm going to dock someone's internet and make them lose connection. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
So you make your way to the gates of the city, and let's go ahead and
How cool is it?
it's pretty cool.
How big is it? Whoa. Look, everyone, the heart of the capital of our great nation of Alvarez. Does it fill you with nationalistic pride?
It's
The whole
only a
world
model.
could look like this if only it would load.
Truly.
I can imagine it now. It's big, it's tall, it's sprawling. It's maybe a little bit cyberpunky. I don't know. Maybe it's a billboard. Look at that. Who knows it? They have spaceships.
Cell's not wrong.
Not
It's
among the
not a
general
bad
population,
assumption.
though.
I don't even know the concept of neon lights, even though besides illusion magics. Maybe they do have neon lights.
There we go.
Let's see. Maybe I gotta change. Let's see. Do I have hardware acceleration on? Maybe that'd help.
Beautiful.
It's because my
I can see
World-
it. I can see it almost immediately. So I don't know what's up with
Maybe
that.
I should open my good browser.
I'm using
yeah,
Firefox.
Eric.
Yeah, that's the thing. I should stop using Chrome.
I need to like take a screenshot of my empire and world map and then like put it back in so it's not loading 50 million objects onto the screen. That would probably help.
They might.
But then we can't just like keep making mods to it. Anyway,
Well, we can layer the
Yes.
nods on top of the
yeah,
the
and then
previous.
take another screenshot, gradually lose definition every time.
Yeah.
Uh,
We really should have taken a boat. Look at this. It's very Greek.
Nope.
You know,
Try again.
not Greek.
We've got
Greek.
There's a very
It's got
obvious
many
answer.
columns. It has many. What country did all those columns, dear?
Is this in character or out of character? What's...
Yes, Isabella. You have 5 million brains in your head. Tell us.
The architecture is.
You don't know either,
man,
you
let's-
dumbass.
let's- I know what
Fucking
the
idiot.
I know what the real world architecture is called. It's Iberian. It's... The architecture was
Iberian.
built by the Alvarez Empire after conquest of the surrounding regions. It is unique to Alvarez, although it has been copied by many other forces.
It's very. The outskirts are very blocky. But the Imperial Palace is very spiry. That's interesting.
So you get up to the gate, and your carriage is stopped by a guard in uniform, uh, and he kind of looks, I guess, at the Baroness Mayonnaise, um, and he says, "All right, what's your business in the city? Let me see your papers."
Let's see here.
I mean, we've
Uh,
definitely forged papers.
So
Yes,
For
I was gonna say
Yeah.
yeah. You
Oh,
you can say
100%.
you yeah.
Yeah, the papers.
I
We
have
are
like five. I have
here.
like 5 different sets.
We're here to provide art to the local saint.
So that's headed to the palace, and he gestures to the. Do you just have like the statue just out on the back of the cart, or is
I'm
it like
like
on
I'm like
It's
polishing it,
probably tarped, I imagine, if we have
and
a
I just
tarp.
look. I look at the guard. The thing of importance here is me. This is just a piece of work to show my talent.
he kind of
Yeah,
rolls his
I
eyes
hope
like
to fetch a fair price for this manslave.
he rolls his eyes. This is very typical of the kinds of people that he encounters.
You
Exactly.
know, you're pretty cute. How would you like new employment?
Make a persuasion check.
You have the chubbiest little cheeks, dear.
well,
Damn.
get in the cart.
Oh God!
So tell us about where every guard is posted. Where are the weak points? Where can we infiltrate into the city?
He
We would
he's
never
he,
infiltrate, but you need back doors, you need front doors, you need postern gates.
uh, my lady, are these questions really appropriate for this venue?
Well, I'm a
I am
mason
but a,
myself, and I just love castles. And look at that thing; it's the heart of the empire.
he kind of looks to the left and to the right. And he kind of leans in conspiratorially and says, "My shift ends in 10 minutes."
I'll see you then, dear.
Uh,
Well, once
there's
we get this all squared away.
uh, where are you staying in the city, ma'am? I'll come find you.
Uh, I guess that hasn't been arranged yet. You know a good place?
Uh, why? Yes, there's a quite posh little place near the palace. It is called. Hang on. Oh, come on.
The heart of the empire has a lot of latency. It's a shame.
The world
A
is
lot's
loading.
going
Hang
on
on.
here.
The Ivory Obelisk.
Oh, I've even heard of that.
He's going to give you directions. Uh, a lady of your obvious beauty and
Boys,
sophistication, I'm sure would appreciate such a refined establishment.
I'm gonna lean over to Jock. Did we bring any money?
I mean,
We brought so much money.
not like they have a special currency, so he just.
You just pay
I
gold,
mean,
yeah.
yeah.
I guess we have a
He
county's worth
curtly
of
not.
money.
He curtly nods and he grabs a small coin pouch and holds it open for you.
Yeah. Sorry, we're displaced. We used to be from Montalban. Terrible
Oh
times.
dear, I heard. What a terrible thing. Those evil
We sent all our
heretics.
forces off to the war, and unfortunately never returned. So we'll spring back.
Ugh, what's this world coming to?
We had
This
so many cannons. My husband invested everything into cannons, and he even took them to war, and now he's dead, and we have no cannons.
Oh, my lady, I'm so sorry to hear
The
that.
the the, s-
He
the
he's not
beautiful
sorry to
house
hear
of
that.
stately cannons of the cannons of mayonnaise. They're gone. Wipes away a tear.
The cans of
A
mayonnaise.
beautiful flower such as you should not suffer so.
I'm glad you appreciate me and my widowed self.
Please, go along. And he kind of waves you to come back to come into the city, completely overawed by your flirtations, and completely misses any possible imperfections with your papers, or the fact that you have several barrels of mysterious unchecked substance coming into the city.
That was the thing I was most worried about. And I
that's
was
the
just gonna let
Baroness's
fly.
Baron. That's the Barony's famous mayonnaise. It's usually white, but ours is special.
Slathered on toast.
Yeah, he does not even bother to check. He is smitten.
It's kind of spicy.
Well done on that persuasion roll. Let's go.
Yay, 20s.
So yeah,
Well,
so
I
you
guess
make
off
your
to the palace, and then, or I imagine, or we're drafting the
well.
statue, just going to the.
He's expecting to meet you at the Ivory Obelisk.
Yeah, we'll
Well-
go check in. We'll complete our cover.
Well, I guess you guys can deliver the thing, I suppose.
Well, no, we can all go there. We're gonna rest up for an hour or so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys go to the Ivory Obelisk. It is a white marble building, um, very very fancy. It's got gold inlay. Uh,
Is it block shaped or is it obelisk shaped? I suppose. Just a big tower.
there is in fact an obelisk constructed, and as you like uh, go by it, it looks like it's made of ivory.
Oh, all the things ivory. How many creatures did that take to make? Was it a
It,
work of an alchemist?
it looks
Because
like
it transmuted all that.
it might be the tusk of one giant creature.
I've heard of the megafauna of prehistoric Jajatua.
Hilarious.
They called it Mammoth, the king of the north. Its body stretched across the horizons.
Mammoth.
Very creative.
So yes, who is going up to the counter to book a room?
No, wait. That's right. This planet's flipped. It was the king of the south. They found its corpse in the southern Dragonariat, or yeah.
I would assume Jacques gonna go rent the room.
Okay.
But
So the
They
person
can
at the
get
counter
involved.
is going to kind of look over you, um, and you're dressed as like an artist, right?
No, I said
Jacques?
Jacques.
Oh, Jacques is gonna do it.
I'm gonna make Jacques go do it.
Okay.
I'm too pretentious and she's too important.
Okay. So there's a young woman at the counter, who's writing in a book, and she looks up as you approach, clanking in your armor, and says, "Yes, sir. How can I help you?"
Um, we're gonna need what? 2 rooms, everybody? 2 room, 1 room. I think.
I mean,
One, two.
one
I'll need a
stately
room all
and
to
one-
myself because I'll have
one
company, of
one
course.
stately room and then one to shove everyone else into.
Um,
And they have to be
we would-
connected so you can protect her.
Yes, we would like 2 rooms, please. I need one for my Baroness, and then the rest for her entourage, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say 2 rooms?
Yes.
You're sure about that? You don't mean 2 suites, perhaps?
Suites, then, please.
You're a
Ah,
Viscount.
yes,
Don't
of
fuck this
course.
up.
Let's see. Well, we do have 2 suites next to each other currently available on the 3rd floor. What's the name of your party?
What is your full name? Cells?
Baroness Levon of mayonnaise.
Baroness Levon of House Mayonnaise.
Hmm.
Or I guess it just out of me. Yeah. Anyways.
Of mayonnaise. Ah, well, uh, let's see. That'll be. Let's see.
Some exorbitant fucking amount.
Yeah, I need the
I'm gonna stroll over to one of the like bartender, waitresses.
Uh-huh. Yeah, there's a hotel restaurant.
Doc Cartier is just Sam, right? Is the name we settled on with Sam?
I thought you
Samuel?
did Gideon.
Yeah. we
Oh, that's right, Gideon the Knight.
Gideon, yeah.
That's why we.
So that'll be, how many nights are you planning on staying?
do a week. Makes us seem important.
A fucking week? Do you think?
It makes us seem important.
1 week.
1 week.
Yes,
All right.
man.
That will be 350 gold for the for each room, so 700 gold total.
What a
And then you can
steal!
also charge to the room.
Oh,
And we've got complimentary room service. And if you have any other special services that you require, we can also provide those on request.
excellent. Thank you. Okay, so then we'll pay for the rooms. Fucking 700 gold. Fucking nightmarish.
It's
I love that
fine.
there's
We
official
have it.
rules for this. It's fantastic.
We have it in our war fund, and it makes it seem important. It makes people look a little less. Or more, depending on their reasons. But the people who are looking more looking to rob us. So
Once we get good in with the Saint, we'll never have to worry about money again.
exactly.
The pride of mayonnaise is staking its entire worth in this venture.
That's fine. I never worry about money anyway.
And that's why we love you.
So she
Loving this character.
she
His little dances make me so happy. Ever since my husband selected you from a lineup of Dragonborn, I've been happy ever since.
you pay the lady, and she snaps her fingers, and a whole entourage of servants appears out of the back, and is ready to take up all of your luggage to your suites. And she takes you all up and leads you to two very opulent sets of rooms, with like a full, like, each of them has like a full living room and kitchen. Or not, what am I talking about? They don't have kitchens. These people don't cook for themselves. What am I talking about?
Never.
There's an adjoining kitchen for her servants to prepare her dishes for her if she wishes, or the hotel will also provide meals, um, whatever the Lady Mayonnaise desires. Um, so there's amenities. There's a swimming pool, training yard, massage parlor, all of the different entertainments of the rich and famous. But she leaves you to it once you guys have your all your stuff moved in. She's like, "Would you like the statue moved in?"
No,
Oh, we
we
also
plan
have
to
this.
take that to the palace as soon as we're able.
Oh, okay. So you just leave it on the cart then?
We shouldn't have
And
to
you?
worry about it being vandalized or stolen, right?
No, of course not. We'll have somebody stand guard for it, by it for you.
Thank you, dear.
And I assume that also means that you won't want your horse stabled right now.
Yeah, keep it there for now. Well, actually, I wonder.
We also
Stable it
have
for
fresh.
now. It's been a long ride for the
Okay,
long
we'll get you a fresh
journey.
horse then. All part of the service. Uh, so they have a groom, stable boy, unhook the horse and lead it around to a nearby stable.
I give the
And
stable boy a leering gaze.
he is focused on his task and doesn't notice.
He knows his place.
Yeah. Um.
Wait,
Yeah.
I can
So
do something silly. Do I want to do something silly? I shouldn't, but I want to. Let's see. Where is it?
okay.
I got a new feature. I can do awakened mind on the boy, and I'm just whispers like, "Hey, cutie." He's like, "What?" And I'll just leave. Just want to hit him with a "Hey, cutie." So I just think that's fun.
Interesting.
This the
He
psychic
looks
"Hey,
up
cutie."
and looks around. Uh,
He
for the
gets to
source
see
of the
me
sound.
leaving. Okay.
Strange. Um.
Make him paranoid. He's being like catcalled, I guess.
Yeah. So you guys settle into your rooms, and then there is a knock on the door after a little while. It's getting on into the evening at this point.
I'll answer the
Fuck.
door.
Who's the manslave again?
The manslave.
Gideon, answer the door.
Oh, by the
I'm
way,
the
I
manslave.
while we're doing all this, like as soon as we're in the castle, I send Arbaz to go look for the entrance because I know that's
Okay.
going to be a bit of a process. So
Secret passage.
I've got him like, do not do anything to get caught. Pull out the second it gets dicey if it's guarded, but go
Mhm.
find it.
Okay. Um. So he's off to do that. He's gonna make contact with Layla, and they're gonna search the the Shadows headquarters to see if they can determine where it is, um, and then report back. So while he's doing that, there's a knock on the door, um, and Jacques is answering it.
Yeah.
Gideon. So at your door is the guard from the gate.
Fuck.
He gives you a
Oh
salute.
fuck! You got him statted up, or you're really quick.
Oh, fuck. Guard seduced by
That's a
lady
beautiful little
mayonnaise.
caterpillar on your face.
Fuck.
He gives you a salute as like obviously the captain of her guard. He says, "Sir, here for the ladies at the lady's request, sir."
One moment. And I'll close the door. go to Lady Mayonnaise and go. Uh, he's here.
Excellent, excellent.
I shall
Mine
retrieve
air,
him again.
retrieve him for me.
I go back to the door open and I usher him inside.
He comes inside and he does a deep bow to the lady mayonnaise.
Fucking shit.
I try to make this like actually it's a nice suite, so I sit in my chair like it's a throne.
I mean, this could
Yeah.
work out in my favor.
There is definitely a throne.
The state throne. Or maybe yeah.
My lady, you wished a tour of the city?
Oh, a tour, yes. I always wanted. I haven't been to the capital in ages.
Oh, well, welcome back, Lady Mayonnaise.
You're gonna have
I-
to sleep with him. You realize that?
Oh, I'm counting on it.
God!
I don't.
What were you
I'm sca-
expecting?
I mean,
This is when
yeah.
we pull a Loki and Cell gets pregnant.
This is why I invested in Master of Myriad Forms, so it's real. Malcolm did a
Okay.
little bit of a respect when he's away.
Hmm. Embodiment of chaos, indeed.
Where to
Hmm.
first?
Well, I was thinking there's a new wing of the palace that they're constructing. Uh, I can't get us in, but we could certainly go and see the progress from afar. Since you said you've been to the city before, that would probably be the most interesting thing to you. What's changed?
Oh, I'm most interested in the palace for sure. It's always been a marvel I had to gaze at from afar.
Yes, truly a wonder of the empire. Uh, it has grown with the empire and shows off its glory.
Yeah, my grandfather worked on it.
Really? What part?
Ah, he never shared. It's so big now.
Hmm.
I might be
Well,
able to point it out once we're there.
we'll have to go exploring and find out. Um, yes.
So I'm
Well,
sure it was foundations.
you're sure what?
Glamorous.
You kind of went
I'm
robotic
sure it
there
was
for a
part of
second.
the foundations. It wasn't too glamorous.
I'm sure anything that your
Though the
family worked on
foundations
has
are
been
important.
glorious.
Wouldn't you agree?
Very important, yes. Perhaps most important. Without a strong foundation, nothing else will hold up.
Well, my
So,
entourage. Do any of you wish to come with me, or I guess my friend here will be an excellent bodyguard. Rest
yes,
of you have the night off. Enjoy the city.
That is a terrible idea if you've already said it.
It's a fucking awful idea.
I assure you she'll be quite safe with me. The
Okay.
city is quite safe.
Out of character, it's your safety we're worried about. The last time she was alone with a dude, he was eaten by a mimic.
Yeah, I'm gonna be following them.
You guys aren't invested in Rolando Loez, Leoez.
Rolando.
Leoz,
Yeah,
Sir,
Rolando.
can you? Sir, I
I'm gonna
never
be
asked your
flipping into
name.
nondescript clothes and following them.
Oh, forgive me. How foolish of me. Rolando Leoz.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yes, my family has been living here since before the rise of the emperor, before the coming of the empress.
Oh, then there's no better guide. A loyal man.
Yes, we've been serving in the imperial armed forces for centuries at this point. It's something of a tradition.
Generational stock. Impressive.
Yeah,
I'm a noble. I'm supposed to say that stuff.
yes, it's a long line of dutiful soldiers. Where I'm
Well, I'm
actually,
gonna lean on his arm, and I guess we're off.
yeah, you go off. He's
Should I bring a
gonna,
little umbrella? Wait, will it rain? I guess the lady should always bring her umbrella.
yeah, you have an umbrella to go with your disguise.
Hell yeah!
Elijah is shadowing you invisibly.
Actually,
Mhm.
honestly, I just need the umbrella to keep the sun off. I gotta keep my
Well,
mayonnaise complexion.
the sun is going down, so it's getting dark at this point. Uh, in fact, the sun is basically set. But the street lights are on, and the city is still bustling with humans, vampires, and some angels. Even you can see
I'll
them
ask
flying
about the
overhead.
streetlights. Is this the
Uh,
modern infrastructure of the city? I've heard so much about.
yes, one of the Empress's innovations. Not something that you'll see out in Montalban. One of the perks of living at the center of a modern empire.
It's a beautiful backwater, but a backward regardless.
Uh,
Well, I guess the hinterland, beautiful hinterland.
Angela,
We'll do that one.
yes. He's gonna, let's see. He's gonna say something like, "It's less beautiful since you left, I'm sure."
Mm. It'll have to be ugly for a time until this dreadful little uprising's over.
Yes. Do you know anything more about that? We haven't exactly heard a lot of details about what's going on. We heard that, uh, well, to be honest, that things have gotten out of control.
Well, the most I can say is none of our soldiery returned.
That's dreadful news. And with
Hey there, fella.
the Empire under assault on all sides, rebellion from within. I pray the Empress will be able to hold the whole thing together.
I trust in her plan, in her judgment.
I can see you are a wise woman as well as wise as you are beautiful.
Oh, you flatter.
He's not wrong.
That's a good one. Thank you, Isabel. One up.
um,
I gotta assume like all the living commentary is in canon because like psychic.
I could say it in people's brains. Am I don't have good stealth, so I don't think I'm actually tailing along with this. Otherwise, I'd be reading this guy's mind. I also
Can
don't
you?
think I care enough to read this guy's mind.
I mean, you could have tried to read his mind when he was in the suite with you.
Yeah, I probably would have out of paranoia. Yeah, Isabel's paranoid.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and read his mind.
Okay. Let's manifest that, and
Okay. Let's see.
if he's like approaching in the hotel room surface level at first, he'll be fine.
Yeah, no, he's in the hotel room with you, or he was in the hotel room with
Yeah.
you guys. So yeah, so you can feel in his surface level thoughts. He does think that the Lady Mayonnaise is quite beautiful, and he is
Hell yeah.
very flattered that she seems to have taken an interest in him. He's a little bit
The
worried that
mustache.
she might be a little bit above his station, but Empress, damn it, he's gonna shoot his shot. Maybe this is the day that the Leoz family finally shows their quality.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, this is a
Oh
Just let
bummer.
man,
everybody
we
else know it's
gave you
like
up
it's
from.
safe. He's unless he's dissociating like the perfect counter spy or something. He is just a schmuck. Carry on.
I love a little schmuck. I love him, dude.
And he loves you.
Hell yeah.
I get yeah, whatever information I do I put into the counts or Noctum's mind. It's like have fun.
Yeah, I mean, there's the usual trepidation of like, I mean, I just met this person, but he can obviously see, this could benefit him at multiple angles.
Ayo.
So he walks you around up to the side of the palace. It's kind of a long walk actually to get there and then start going around. The complex is huge, and he points out all the different buildings and tells you when they were built and what architects. The Saint Charlemagne has had a lot of input into the building and what it looks like. Um, so it's mostly him saying, "Ah, yes," and then Charlemagne oversaw the construction of this gallery, which commemorates the conquest of the Northern Islands. And that one over there is for the Eastern Archipelago conquest.
Well, I guess I'm sitting here. I guess I'll give it like I'm gonna like Mason tool like investigation type deal. And like I'm just gonna give it a. Is there anything interesting from my
You're gonna
vantage point?
You're gonna basically case the joint.
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah!
Yeah,
It's a great excuse to case the joint.
yeah,
And we'll add the little. Yeah, there we go. Got like 2 down. There we go.
yeah. So you can see that um, as he's kind of going through all these different renovations. Um, the palace has lots of places where you could um, basically sneak your way in if you wanted to. This thing is full of security holes. Um,
More
but
about the beauty and the grandeur than
the beauty
like
and the grandeur than the okay.
I mean, it makes sense though. Who would dare?
But yeah, it's
Yeah,
not a
so
defensive structure; it's a showpiece.
it is a showpiece.
The
Yes,
more modern castles of like the Renaissance or whatever.
right.
Alright, I'm back.
Um, and you can see kind of as um, it has been built over other things um, that like he'll even tell you there's a couple of places where it's like yeah, and there's actually a if you go into this bar over here, there's a tunnel that goes into the palace. It's normally locked and guarded. Uh,
Mm.
and there's several like known places like that, and there's likely multiple others. Um,
It truly is beautiful.
yeah, and then like it's a hodge, but like each of the different wings that have been constructed um, are like themed after like the glorious campaign that they contain. So like each campaign for each region of the empire has its own wing where they've got um, different artifacts and things that they show off of the conquered peoples.
I'm gonna ask him if he can show
Um,
me the Montalban region, and then by extension the Noctem region.
yeah. So he actually, yeah, he'll take you to the Montalban one, and the Noctem one is right next to it. The Noctem one is a little bit smaller. Um, he's like, yes, well, since Noctem turned into a giant swamp very soon after the Empress uh, conquered it, there's not really been nearly as many artifacts brought back to the capital to celebrate its pacification.
That region has always been a thorn in the side.
Yes, it sounds like quite an unpleasant place, full of undead and other things much less seemly.
Keeps the troops prepared and ready.
Ah, yes, I can see how that would be an advantage.
Wasn't enough though.
No, this terrorist group that seems to have basically cut off Montalban from the outside world.
The new dawn they call themselves. Outrageous.
And the new
I hope the hypocrites get skewered.
what's that supposed to mean? The new
Uh,
dawn?
I never parsed to know the meaning.
Hmm.
These rebels, they have a new name all the time. It's nothing worth remembering.
Of course, of course. You're here to get away from all of that.
No, I suppose it'd make an excellent wing of the structure.
Yes. Well, that is what the saint is constructing currently, I believe. He's got
Oh.
a brand new gallery that's dedicated to the future pacification of the province. It's really, for some reason, taken his focus away from the couple of other wings that he was constructing, like the one dedicated to the conquest of Savona and the war with the UDDC. I'm not sure why. That seems much less important than those other two things.
Hmm. Maybe since I'm from the region, maybe I shouldn't even dare. Maybe, I can meet with some of his underlings, his servants, and get some input in.
Yes. Are you an artist?
A little bit, but the main artist is my beautiful, I wrote it down. Stefan.
Stefan.
Stefan! He's a darling.
Ah, I see. Yes. Well, um, all the guards rotate throughout the city, so um, I I'm scheduled to be on duty in the palace tomorrow morning. If I
Really?
could put in a good word for you, if you'd like.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'd love that.
Yes, it's there's been I tell you, they've been running. It's supposed to be a little bit of a vacation coming to guard the capital, but there's so few of us. Been doing double shifts last week, and it's looking like it's going to be double shifts this upcoming week too. It doesn't look like it's going to be stopping anytime soon.
Well, I suppose it's not a job they can just let anyone do.
No, no, of course not. Um, my unit distinguished themselves fighting against the Erg Confederacy.
Oh, that lot. I've heard quite a bit. And that's
Yes.
the domain of the great saint. Fuck.
Corona.
I'm fumbling
Corona,
the ball.
yes. Saint Corona. Corona, yes.
Devotion, right?
Of
Yeah.
devotion, yes. Oh, I wish you could see her. It's
I hear she
feeling like
doesn't
none
even wear
other.
shoes. She's got little wings on
She,
her feet.
she does have wings on her feet, but she does also have shoes. That's
Oh.
armored boots to kick people with. It's
Um,
quite amazing when you see she's tearing through hordes of orcs, just kicking their heads right off.
what does she not wear?
Hmm?
Well, I just no.
I guess she doesn't wear a
I
hat.
speak out of turn. I shouldn't have brought it up. Don't worry. It's just each of the saints. They just seem to be missing an article of clothing, and it's uncouth.
Oh,
I apologize.
let's see. Well, Niberius doesn't tend to wear, and then
Tiberius doesn't wear this mortal coil anymore.
well, he doesn't know that. That's not common knowledge.
Snap.
Let's see, Niberia, and then Charlemagne. Never seen him wear pants. Um,
And I love him for it. You go,
hmm,
boy.
that is strange now that I think about it. I don't know. I'm sure the church would have an answer for you. Maybe something to do with the showing off the perfection of their physical form, something we can only aspire to, or rather, I should say, something that I can only aspire to.
I'll have to have the ward pencil in a date to visit.
Ooh, that Riz though.
I truly get it.
Pop opera Felda.
I love him.
Well, I know you're busy all the time, but do you have time tonight?
For you, as much time as you like.
Well, it's been quite a while walking, so should we retire somewhere?
Yes, let's.
All right, what's the party doing? Come back to
Crashed a
that later.
lot.
You take him back to your hotel room.
I have something I want to do, but I'll let
Okay.
everybody else do something.
Well, maybe we'll come back to that after we. So
I
Elijah's
do have plans, but yeah.
Elijah is stalking you.
Hell yeah.
So that's what he's doing. What is everybody else doing?
Playing cards.
Statistically,
You know what?
probably.
Yep. Cards.
Cards.
Maybe we are just going back to the bedroom. Like,
I mean, I'm not stealthy to leave, and
hmm
doing anything crazy is gonna jeopardize this mission.
everyone's the barbarian of the party right now.
Like,
Okay. Is
if
it
there's something Jacques wants to do, he's in the city. He wants to go get his fucking wife, but you
Yeah.
gotta be patient.
Well, we do have a potential location to go visit the wife, at least.
Yeah. You have lots of different locations. All right. Well, Ace, is there anything that anybody else wants to be doing, or should we just continue with the Roland show?
What a great character.
I mean, Isabel's just
I mean-
waiting until we go to kill someone. Like,
That's
Yeah.
yes.
Basically, like as we get back, I'm gonna slip into the other room and be like, okay, so do we just want to move tonight, or do we want to move like in the morning? What are we thinking here?
We have the sooner the better. The longer we stay, the more we risk of our cover getting blown.
I believe as soon as you are able to determine a quick route for us to get to the Saint, then we should leave to take that opportunity. But first, you should probably do reconnaissance to find a direct route that we can use.
I have one person taking care of that. So as I'm following them and eavesdropping, do any of these other entrances seem more promising than the one I know of
Um,
to get into the basement?
let's see. Probably not, because the entrance via the assassins or the shadows is going to be directly into the basement, and so it's going to be closest to the prison. Um, and you got what? You got a nat 20 on your stealth, right?
This most recent one, yeah.
Yeah. So you could actually you see an opportunity. The guards in the palace, like you overheard Roland talking about how they're stretched thin, or Rolando, they're stretched incredibly thin. You catch one of them just napping on the parapet, and so you could actually like go inside and like look around, uh, and you can find basically the exact path you need to take.
Oh, fuck it, let's do that then.
Okay. So yeah, so the trick is going to be you need um um so you can map out the basement. Um, you actually stealth past. You can see in a cell um a
Hell
a
in a
woman and a
cell.
man playing cards like we had in a vision a while ago.
Mm.
Ooh.
Um, but you also let's see, I'm trying to think about how much you would find out here. Yeah, you can basically plan out an exact route. You don't know where the entrance from the Shadows Guild comes out.
Yeah, hopefully Arbaz has found it.
Yeah, but you basically have in mind a whole map of the basement that you can use to get to the arcane prison, the prison holding all of these high value targets, regardless of where it comes out.
Yeah, so we can terrorism.
Yeah, exactly. Um, so you get back, and about the same time that um, Arbaz and Layla get back. Layla waves at you because this is the first time you guys are seeing each other in person for a long time.
Mm.
Uh,
What is that?
as this,
You look
right?
entirely different now.
No, the moment he catches sight of her, he drops everything, sprints, and like picks her up.
Oh, hey
His
now.
secret. This is his wife.
He
Oh,
has
hell
a
yeah.
wife?
This is why he's not been interested in sleeping with anyone. But he
Secret
keeps that shit
wife!
close to the fucking chest.
Oh,
This man's loyal.
Secret waifu. Secret waifu.
oh.
Incredible.
Now Jacques knows who to shoot because he's found the important people alive. He shot all of his important people.
Hey, he hasn't shot your wife yet. He doesn't have any children.
Oh, we should probably find my mom.
Oh, we have
There
to
you
shoot the mom. That's right.
There's just the trust me. There's the thought in the back of Jacques' head that's just gonna be Aurelia's gonna kill me when she sees that I brought Isabella to the capital.
He's
Okay.
just like, I am
I came to rescue you.
so
Mother,
happy
I
you're
am also here.
There we go. I'm so glad to see you. What happened? Why the mask?
Well, long story. Elijah's secret wife. And so he fills her in on the entire backstory of the old man and
The old man.
what that's looking like. He's like, I
And
mean,
your beautiful eye though.
yeah, we got that ripped out to replace it with this one. I can see people's souls now. By the way, yours is absolutely as lovely as I expected it would be.
Oh well,
So trappy. Oh
Fight
God,
me!
Your soul's got huge tits.
Elijah, your cringe is showing.
Yes, yes, it is.
uh so she's still, I've missed you so much. I've heard you. Our boss has been telling me about all the good work you've been doing in Montalban. That you killed Niberius.
Well, he really offered himself up for it, more or less. But yes,
Hmm. Why would he ever do that?
Regrets. He didn't enjoy his service any more than we did.
Oh, that's a shame. Is that he couldn't join us then.
Absolutely agreed. Would have been a fantastic shadow. Until you turned to
Well-
mist, followed us around everywhere.
Oh, that is
Oh,
a neat trick.
He was a fog.
Fog. Well, yeah.
And you can turn into mist now too. Right?
Wait, what?
Isn't that your ability you get at level 13?
Oh, yeah, more or less, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah. No, I'm so happy to see you safe. It has been difficult not just running away to the capital to pick you up.
I had work to do here. The war is not going well. And I've been making it worse.
That's my girl.
And she's gonna start gossiping to you about all the different like nobles that she's been playing against each other, basically promoting petty squabbles and argument among the leadership of the empire that the angels have basically had to deal with. So she's like, well, as much as it's good to see you again, we do have some a small business to attend to. We managed to find the entrance, but it is guarded. So you should be able to make your way into the palace and into the menagerie. But there's a void knight standing guard with some accompanying troops.
Annoying, but to be expected.
So, when are you thinking of striking?
Tonight,
Tonight.
probably.
That's probably wise. But well, been tired of living here anyway.
It'll be good to have you around. Plus, at this point, I think it's time to just pull all the shadows. They're going to quickly realize that anyone still working is not exactly loyal fairly quickly.
Yes. Arbaz and I will get that done while you take down the saint.
Good.
Then we'll meet you in Montalban.
Shame to part with you again, but we'll see you soon.
Secret wife, yeah.
Secret wife.
I've been keeping an eye on your family, by the way. What do you want to do about them? They're not doing so well. They're in the dungeons.
Oh. My father included.
Your father included.
Holy shit.
The saint was not pleased with your uncle's performance.
If only he knew.
This is fantastic news.
It's actually
Okay, I don't really care about him. How's everyone else doing? Are they still like steadfastly loyal, or is this shaking them a bit?
Well, from the torture reports that I've seen, they seem to be doubling down on their loyalty to try and get
Well, of course.
the torture to stop.
But if someone else were to stop the torture,
They would probably be quite grateful, I imagine.
perfect. Oh, I need to call up a demon. Okay, I need to go. I need to go.
Devil.
Elijah,
Yeah.
is this something you should tell me? Your
Yeah.
secret wife?
Misfit needing him.
Your
Is there
secret
something you should
wife.
tell me?
Your secret
Secret
is.
wife?
You
You
should tell your
survived?
wife
Have
the
you been
truth.
cheating
It's
on me with the
actually a
abyss?
devil.
I may be making some small deals with Hell in the interim.
Oh, is that it?
Deals.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Trading souls for soldiers.
Well, yeah.
He says small deals.
Why wouldn't you do that?
Exactly.
It's free soldiers, basically.
Yeah.
That makes total sense to me.
Loyalists that we would have to kill anyways, or free
Exactly, right?
soldiers.
You just let it.
So-
I mean, why let all those souls go to waste? It's really just.
Just free
Made for
real
each other.
estate.
So currently, I have my uncle bound under a pretty serious contract to work for us. I'm thinking of doing the same to Daddy Dearest.
Oh, he'll love that.
God.
Oh, he'll despise it. Especially whenever I put some caveats in just to humiliate him. Oh, this is gonna be nice.
This is why I love you. Look at you, you're glowing. Actually, maybe a little bit too literally.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Calm down. Okay. So yeah, whenever we break in, whenever we split off for them to
Yeah.
go get Jark's wife, I'm gonna go grab my fam
Okay.
so they're not, getting crushed by a falling dungeon.
Right, when you just blow up the whole place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Also, are we planning on setting the Trask free, or are we still just planning on, being kind and just letting the good dragons go?
Kind.
I assume we're killing everyone.
If you use Noctum, you won't have a choice.
If we use Noctum, it releases everything. That's the problem. Like
You say
it's
problem.
a
I say great.
I understand. It's the problem. It's the nuclear option where we don't have another option. It's just nuclear. There isn't any way to mitigate this damage if we go this route, unless we find some way to be able to be able to bust out specific people.
While I've got Layla there, then I'm like, so you know a decent bit about his little menagerie. Have you heard anything about how he locks them in and how if we can release one by one? What have
Oh
your
yes, it's
insight gathering been?
yes. I think he has keys, one for each creature in the menagerie that you could be used to release them individually. He's
Where
they're
might one
supposed
find those?
they're supposed to be hidden around the palace, but I mean I've been searching around and I haven't been able to find anything.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys are planning on basically as soon as everybody's ready going and hitting the secret entrance and smashing your way through.
Mm-hmm. Like
Okay.
we'll interrupt Noctum partway through and.
Okay. So let's do whatever Noctum's planning on doing, and then
God.
that'll be we'll start off next week with starting the break-in. So we'll zoom back over to Noctum in their suite
Oh hell
with Rolando.
Not the
Uh,
oh hell yeah.
yeah!
You've got Rolando in the palm of your hand.
Ugh.
He's got the giving you the doughy eyes.
We can have a little bit of an affair, a little bit of fun.
Okay.
And while we're
Anything-
doing that, I'm gonna stick a finger into him. I'm gonna inject a tadpole egg into him.
What the fuck?
Because I can have a tadpole, slatty tadpole larva as a familiar.
Oh
I'll put that
god.
into him.
Okay, nope. This is infinitely worse.
You
Not,
can?
Yeah,
not
that's
a
that's the
fucking.
fun new thing. I have the new familiar traits, and
Oh my god.
tadpole slad larva is one of them.
Did you
I know
run that
it's.
by third? Because I could have sworn
I
we're
am
not doing
now.
2024.
I asked her about
Well,
this.
It is within theme for what you've told me
God.
about your character,
Ugh.
and it is within
Slod?
theme for kind of yeah. He's always been a slad from the very beginning.
We get all these twists today.
It's not really a twist.
But no, I asked her if I could do like 24 Warlock because it's a lot more fun.
Oh, Third just didn't
At
read
least
it.
I did. I thought I did. I could have swore I did.
I don't
I have to
remember
check
it.
the DMs.
I don't think you. You might. I think you might have done it for Elise,
Oh, okay. Well, now it's
but
being run
it's
past you.
fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Nothing's too groundbreaking, but it's a lot like it just makes everything nicer.
Let me see. Let me look at
Because
this.
otherwise, I couldn't do the altar self because they made that level 15 in the old Warlock for some reason,
Mm-hmm.
and now it's like level 7.
Uh, let me look at the.
Yeah, that's my bad. I thought I ran past you. We need
Yeah,
to do something else then.
I mean, like you said, it doesn't change.
Because either way, I could do something worse, and either way, I'll have Finger of Death unlocked, and I could do something worse.
Let's see. Where is the? Is it that investment of the Chain Master?
Yeah. Unless you do the imp and the skeleton and the. I guess I should look up what the larva did. I just saw it and thought it would be fun. This was like weeks ago. Let's see here. Let's see here.
Gains either. Another beast that has a challenge rating 0.
There it is. It's just a pack of the chain.
The Pact of the Chain gets an option of a Slod tadpole.
Yeah. I don't know if the intention
Wild.
is to like inject it to free people, but this is mainly just for roleplay. But I'm not really sure what it does otherwise.
Let's see.
Yeah, it just has magic resistance. And damage resistances. It's 1/8.
You can have a slide tadpole.
The tiny aberration is 7 HP and has a burrow of 10 feet.
Gross.
I put the little baby in there.
Is it bedtime? I think it's bedtime. I think I have to leave.
Yeah. Okay,
It's
well, I
gonna
was
get
gonna.
worse because now I'm gonna gaslight him.
Oh god. That's the worst part.
Because let's see here. Where is it? I'm gonna cast. Let's see. Where is it? Modify memory on him. It doesn't
Oh
explain
boy.
everything. So I'm
Oh,
gonna make sure he forgets about that I
Christ.
did that. Oh, it doesn't display. Display on TPD. So there we go.
He
Modify
fails the
memory.
saving throw.
Yeah. Wisdom.
Yep, he fails. So you're just
All right.
making it.
So I'm gonna, I didn't do anything nasty to him. It's all good. So I can, I just, and like I can take a 10-minute span and erase it from them, or change his perception of it. So I'm just like, hey, I didn't stab you with a finger randomly. It's all good.
Yep. I think
And then
that's
I'm gonna
right.
put him to sleep.
Just-
Bye. I guess I can also modify his memory. He's like,
Rufy.
good night, dear. I have to go do other things at the the palace. See you later. So I'll modify that
Okay.
in there too.
Okay.
It was a great night. Adios. I guess we gotta go. And then
Okay.
I'm gonna use the other 24 feature that lets me get those spell slots back.
Okay. Um.
But yeah, I guess you can overview the Warlock. 24 Warlock.
Yeah, I mean, it's all close enough.
I
All
thought
right,
I ran it
so
past you because I went like the 24 Great One packed Warlock. Just seems really cool.
mhm.
The main reason I'm taking it is you can cast illusion and enchantment spells without verbal or somatic components. The main reason I kind of
so you
want to
can
do it
just
because I'm just be a cognito hazard and people don't know it.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see.
So yeah, now we can go to the palace.
Yep. So that'll be. Yeah. So you guys will be heading into the palace, and that's it. Here we go. So he gets Slad host. See the Sladdy.
We don't need to break shit out of the menagerie now. We literally have another nuclear
Oh,
option.
this thing has like no option to mature. It's just a familiar. It's just there so I can like
Oh, okay.
contact him.
Well,
I mean, I can cast the summon aberration spell if you want to be thematic about it, but I'm not going to do that. It's mainly that way if he gets posted as a guard at the place, I have like an in. Which is mainly the main reason I'm doing it. It's the
Yeah.
covert way to get a familiar inside the palace.
Let's see. I'm reading all about Slad reproduction now. But yeah, that I think is the end.
that is the end. That is
So
the
next
two.
week,
Of the campaign. Goodbye.
Champagne. It slods down all the way down.
The red ones inflict you with the disease that turns you into a blue, and the blue is implant an egg that grows a red. And if they have a spellcasting ability, they become green.
Why do I know about
Yep.
slots?
Because they're fun.
Slods? They're fun.
Yeah, but why did I research these at some point?
And the greens can mature to whites and blacks, and then they mature to no wait, they're death ads, and then they can mature to white and black. Now that's third edition stuff.
Yeah.
Were these in Baldur's Gate or some reason? Like, for some reason, I've researched
Slots?
these and know all this, and I don't know why.
I don't believe slots. Slots
Mm.
are not.
They're the only thing going on in Limbo, so that's probably why. I don't know.
Yeah. Like they are creatures.
Well, I guess wait, you had that thing to do with Mechanicus. The Mechanicus guy put like a pillar in Limbo, and that made the slot. Because Limbo's like, fuck you. I'm gonna turn your order device into a frog device.
They are creatures of pure chaos.
we lost somebody. We
Like
lost
Aerith.
Armand.
She's
Sorry,
like, I'm
Mom.
done.
Okay, fair
She got
enough.
frogophobia.
Well, no, she actually has a. That's one thing that I don't do in my campaigns because she has a like very bad phobia about it of like flesh eating
Okay.
things and
Well, this thing's not flesh eating off, but oh well. Well, I guess this one's not. I don't know. Whatever. It's just a familiar. Don't do anything. But I don't plan to go any farther with that, so. I just want my little dude.
Can you cast spells through it, like wizards do?
I'd have to check.
I believe so. I believe that's
It's
part
kind
of
of
the
it's kind of
play.
just there if like he's going to be in the palace tomorrow and things get desperate. I can just have it like crawl out of him sometime, and I don't know. It can help me escape a prison cell if things go bad. I don't know. Maybe we'll just be executed. It's a trump card. Really was the plan. Really, I just had this idea, and that's kind of where it stopped. Mainly what I
You're
do.
just like, I don't know. I didn't think I'd get this far.
This is just a fun thing to do, and that's what I do D&D for. It's a fun thing. Let's see here. Let me check. I have chain and greater chain or whatever it's called. Chain master. Let's see here. I think it just does whatever a familiar does.
Welcome back.
My Discord decided it was tired.
Oh,
Oh,
We thought you left because of Cell.
No, my Discord crashed. Funny timing though.
yeah. So, I don't know. Are you still recording, Lev?
Love.
Hello?
Oh, sorry, what?
We're
Are you
losing
still
everybody.
recording, or did you
Yeah,
stop?
I'm still recording.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say this was the end, so you
Alright.
can stop recording.